Hey guys, I'm gonna be modding this Kershaw tension. Excuse me here. I'm just not getting a great purchase on the thumb stud there. And I already modded a little bit. I removed some of the plastic so I could get to the liner lock a little bit easier. And some of the metal too, just a little bit of the metal. It just did not work very well before, but I'm still having trouble getting a decent purchase on the thumb stud. So, as you can see, I have to really kind of force my finger in there to get to it. So I'm thinking about just removing and thinning down this, I believe it's G10 or whatever. Oh man, Phobos is here bugging me. But I'm going to take and see if I can remove some of this down there. See, it makes it just a little bit easier to get to the thumb stud. Hey, I mean, it's a $15 knife. The worst I can do is destroy it. So we'll show you that after I'm done. Well, this is what I've gotten done so far. Oops, sorry, I had my face mask on here. Don't want to inhale too much of this dust. But this is what I've done so far. As you can see, I've scooped it out here. This still needs finishing work, but I'm gonna keep going it. I think it needs a little bit more. That's what it looked like before. So you can get an idea. Oops, how much is actually removed there. I'm able to get a much easier purchase on the thumb stud now. See, my thumb fits in there a lot better. Before, let me go on this side with this hand. Before, I was just catching the tip of the thumb stud. And again, pardon the shaky camera, I'm doing this all by hand, so. But now I can actually get in there, as you can see, how much more I can actually get on that thumb stud. And I'm taking this out like this. You can see I'm getting a lot more. It still needs just a little bit more taken off, I think. Oops, and the blade's pretty tight in there, probably because it's got a whole bunch of dust, so I'm going to have to take it apart and clean it after I'm done, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, it's pretty stiff, so I'll take some more off of there and show you the updated result when I get it all done. With the amount of plastic I want to remove, and Sonny has decided to walk by, and I can't do anything till he gets off the table anyway. So I figured I'd bore you and just show you the progress so far. Oops. There we go, that's better. Well, I got the finished project, and Neptune has decided to come and bug me. You can say hi to Neptune there, right by the lamp. Yeah, I just didn't feel like turning on my halogen bulbs take and film this quickly for you, but hopefully that's going to show you how much work I did. Use a Dremel to remove the bulk of the material, then sandpaper to remove the rest. And now it is so much better. I mean, it is extremely easy for me to open this. Let me get my thumb in there. I'll try to get out here a little bit. Hard to do on camera. Well, I'm trying to do it on camera anyway for you, but it's... might need a little oil. Nope, there we go. Was never really a flick open knife to begin with, but I'm getting it there. And just a little bit dirty, and can't do this with Neptune there now. Yeah, you get to see a close-up of Neptune. Yeah, isn't that fun? Yeah, he's a spoiled boy, but I'll try to show you this before. You can see it was right up to it. And now the after. You can see how much of the material, especially when I angle it like that, how much of the material I removed there to be able to actually get in there and get to my thumb to it. And I mean, check that out. Now my thumb gets a full grip. And also, now I can get an even easier grip on the liner. Because I did remove just a teeny tiny bit of metal because I got a little too aggressive with the sanding drum on the Dremel. So I had to remove just a little bit of metal, a fraction of a millimeter. It wasn't much at all, but it makes this knife usable. And thanks to Ralph DeCat, I have learned that you shouldn't live with flaws in a product. You can either modify them or not use a product. And because I'm cheap, and I do actually like the blade of the knife, I decided to modify it. It's a $15 knife, and I didn't ruin it. And I'm starting to do that with a lot of knives, because finding one that fits me is... I should actually say I'm pretty picky. Finding a really nice knife that actually fits me really well without doing modification now. I mean, just a few come to mind, like the Tie Light, that's a Colt by Colt Steel, and the Griptilian by Benchmade. I think those are the two knives that I have, at least folders, that I haven't done something to, because they just worked right out of the package for me. So, well, yeah, that's it. Those are the only two that I can think of off the top of my head anyway. And I know I'm rambling on, but there you go. Don't be afraid to modify your knife, especially if it's like an inexpensive one like this, because you really can't destroy anything. As you can see, G10 material, or whatever the scales are made of, I think it was G10. Really easy to work with, and just go slow and steady, and you can do it yourself. That's if you have the mechanical and skill set to do it, and you don't need a whole lot. I just always say go slow and steady. Well, thanks for watching. I know this is going to be like a 5 or 6 minute video, or even longer than that. But now Phobos is saying hi, so there you go. Get a nice close up of his face. Yeah, the cats love to bug me when I'm working. Well, thanks for watching.